sounds like cool guy. Yeah, this is very Austin. This is very dude.
Is this a typical Austin?
This is how Austin dudes look.
Yeah.
This is,
Yeah. And then you say something like bad.
Yeah, and I go, man, it's crazy if there's like 42 genders, right? Right, guys? Man, my pronouns are leave me alone.
I have one, I'd say, pretty conservative view, and it's about men in nail salons. I don't want
What about, what if it's like at Walmart or something? Because I've got, a manicure at the Walmart.
No, I think it's fine if a man gets a manicure, but like there shouldn't be color associated.
Oh.
I'm seeing straight men getting like
Straight.
gel pedicure, straight seeing men getting like gel pedicures.
But they're clear though, right? Yeah, really.
No, colors.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Wow. Hey.
I saw a photo of an old friend from college at the baby shower for his wife.
With the
just
manicure.
a full gel manicure, and
Man,
she lives outside.
that's pretty gay.
She's from outside of Boston, and I was like,
pretty gay.
Her dad must have called him
What if
all kinds of shit.
What if I got a pedicure? Is that cool if I go get a pedicure?
It's fine if there's no color.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna color my nails.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, I'm seeing full-fledged men getting gel manicures.
That dude's gay. Yeah, there's no way that's not the gayest that. I mean, it's one thing if it's clear. I'll get a clear, nice
It's
look.
one thing if your kid does it. If it's if your daughter's done it, that's one thing.
Okay.
That's cute.
They hate your
But
nails.
if you're paying
you
like
pay,
$70,
yeah. I mean,
no.
I'm pretty sure they got a closet homosexual. Like, there's no way. I mean, it's one thing I've seen like you do like.
I think they just want to prove how liberal they are.
If you do magic dudes have like one or two colored, but the whole thing.
Is it so they remember?
They're just eccentric people. Like, they're just hipster people. I mean, Jack Coleman used to like do one or two.
I thought it was for a cause. Well, we should talk about this on air.
Yeah, we're gonna get canceled. Like, okay.
We can share our most conservative view.
Oh yeah, mine is every conservative point. We built the wall, and I'm good with terror of sand.
Okay.
No, I don't care.
Conservatives.
Yeah, I'm the most. No, I don't know. I don't care about anything anymore. I'm just like, whatever. I'm giving up, Graham.
About bringing Andy home.
Yeah. Wait, look about the video first, or? Okay.
I've never personally encountered a cat that preferred to be carried as if they're a human baby. But, that's what's happening here. This is how he prefers to travel. I've never personally...
I looked up Taylor Swift companion. And
she has two cats, right?
Yeah, that's one of her cats.
She said something like on her tour about being covered in cat hair.
Yeah, I'm
all
sure.
The time.
I'm sure she has cats with her. That's why Andy's hypoallergenic. Yeah, that's the way to go.
Shout out to Andy.
I've never had any dog that wasn't, so.
Basil's definitely not
I know.
hypoallergenic.
Yeah, I know. They're out and about. I have enough of my own hair, right? Okay, this.
What's that?
Say it.
Oh, no.
Okay, I didn't watch it before that. There should be sound. I thought there was sound. That'd be kind of funny.
This is like the lowest level of pre-production needed.
That looks like the program like you learned how to like use in like elementary school.
Yeah, a 12-year-old girl made this, and I thought there was sound.
12 seems a little old for this quality.
We get in trouble for playing this.
Not if we critique it. I don't know how I feel about it, but Yeah.
Maybe they forgot. So don't they? I'm sure.
What?
Oh, I didn't know this, but okay, maybe I should have watched these videos.
Yes, all day.
Oh, okay. Well,
Martin, what is this?
I don't know.
What corner of the internet did you find this?
Taylor outfit.
5 views 3 years ago? Did you make this?
No, it wasn't me. But Taylor, how could you? How could you do? Oh, great.
Here's
Well,
the
that's you, Graham. That's not even my account. Okay, well, it was just Taylor. Well, that's the picture of a robot.
We're off to a great start.
That's from the movie Robots.
A robot.
Yeah. Because today's movie is about robots and companions. That's why I looked up Taylor Swift companion and got those 2 videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Good. Nice work.
it makes sense. Okay? If you think about it, I tried my best. Okay.
Great.
Well, sure. Next time, I gotta start watching the videos. Fine. Okay. Anyway, a quick update, everybody. The last episode 2 weeks ago, we talked about how my dog was lost, but that night they found him. So if you were worried, they did find Andy on the streets. So
Where was he, Martin?
well, what happened was there was a Walgreens next to the house he got out at, and we put some posters up there, and the rescue lady stopped by to deliver more posters, and another woman was like, I've seen this dog with a homeless person. So they had to try to track down the homeless person, and they went to, I think, 2 different encampments. And if they found one in the encampment, you had to like crawl through a hole in the fence. And they went there like, yeah, we found him. So he lived at the homeless encampment for like 3 days.
Yeah, like 3 full days of the homeless. Right?
Yeah, he was part of the family. He had his new pack,
Did they give him up easily?
Yeah, because the rescue lady gave them a money reward. So it was, yeah, they were very willing to. And I think he may have been a little snippy around them. I think he was, but I think they were kind of tired of him as well. So, and, but yeah, so, hey, shout out to homeless people. They watch out for their own,
Did you say where he found Andy,
What?
the homeless guy?
Oh, so what happened was he got out and he dug under the fence and he literally was in the middle of the road. So the homeless guy picked him up, bros. He would have got hit by a car, so.
Where's Andy staying now?
The rescue lady watches him when I'm out of town. So, yeah.
She does now.
Yeah, well, she told me he's not allowed to go back to my friend's house, so he's not allowed. He is.
Yeah.
But also, I told Graham how poorly my friend handled it. Like, he just texted me, like, hey, are you up? What's up, dude? Like, he didn't call me. He just was.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I didn't want to make you wake up all mad.
That's so crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to not call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He was like, oh, I didn't want to make you upset. I was like, the dog is lost. Like, I'm like, and there's something.
Yeah, like, I'm obviously going to be upset, and I'm going to get more upset the longer you wait to tell me.
Because honestly, it was late Saturday night. I didn't find out about it until
And maybe this is
Sunday.
my own prejudice, but after you said my friend and his wife, I was like, oh, there's a woman involved in this
Yeah.
happen? How
Yeah,
could a woman let this happen?
Yeah, I'll be honest. Well, I trust my friends more if they're married.
Well,
if they,
yeah.
Yeah, if they're married, I'm like, this is gonna get done. Like, they're not married. I'm like,
I was so upset to find out he had a wife. I was like, oh, this is clearly some like loser comedian that like.
well, he is, but he's also married. So,
Oh, he's a comic.
yeah, he does count. Yeah, met him I knew him from Virginia Beach, so.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Dang.
So, but yeah, anyway, we found him.
Yeah.
When we first got him back, he wouldn't eat his food right away. Because I think he was like, I want McDonald's. I want.
Yeah, he's got a whole new lifestyle now.
Yeah, I think they fed him probably some junk food and took him a while to compromise. And all I got was fleas. All I got was fleas out of the hole.
That's
and
cool.
half of that was my fault because I forgot to give him the flea and heartworm medicine.
Martin.
Yeah, I know.
You
Yeah.
gotta rate it on the fridge or something.
Yeah, I know now. I definitely know what to do now. So
It really is lucky they found him, though.
I mean, I honestly do. That's how I didn't know what to do. I really just spent my days just driving around, and they say if you leave your clothes out near the spot, they'll come back. So I left like bed sheets out.
Martin's underwear is just all
Yeah.
all around Austin.
I definitely lost the shirt. There's the shirt I left out, and I think somebody else took it. And I looked at all of it. Dude, once you lose a dog, you realize how common it is. Just a whole community.
It's so upsetting.
So many dogs, at least in Austin, so many dogs are lost. If you look into it and say, oh my God. But I think Andy probably is just funny because most, at least in Austin, every homeless person, for some reason or another, has a dog. They all have dogs, but I don't know, like short-haired, like cattle-type dogs. But it's funny because Andy's just like a fluffy loaf of a dog.
Yeah,
so
Andy like looks like he
yeah,
he has a home.
yeah. So I think he probably stood out. They were like, "Oh, look at that cute dog with that dirty lady."
Blue eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And then they're like, he's kind of mean.
Yeah.
He's a little difficult.
He's not mean to me. I don't know why he lets me pick him up and everything. Not everyone gets such privileges with Andy. But also, the odds were also against Andy because he's going blind and deaf. So we were really worried about if he was going to make it. He definitely has cataracts. I know that. So,
Jeez Louise.
so
It worked out. You got
yeah, Andy's back, and we chilled last week. We chilled out, and he does shake a little bit now, but I think that's just a little bit of post-traumatic stress.
Oh my God.
But they say he's gonna like grow out. He's
gonna grow out of it. He's old.
Yeah, he'll get back to
He's gonna
normal.
get over it.
I don't know if
Oh my God, Martin, that's horrible.
That
What did he see out there?
Did I ever tell you how I brought him on stage?
Oh.
Oh man, I brought him to one of the theater shows. Oh, gross.
How did he handle that?
So the idea I was gonna put him in the carrier on the side of the stage. It was like 5 minutes left. Yeah, brought a guest to everybody. I was gonna bring him out, and he got in the carrier first. Then he started like whining and crying. I was like, well, I can't have a crying dog. So
You're like, this is show business, baby. Like,
So
what are you
I-
fucking doing, Andy?
So I brought him on stage the entire set. I just had my dog there. But then I got him to sit for everybody, dude. The amount of cheers that by the people were so psyched that he sat. But then I couldn't leave my green room because every time I left, he would cry and whine. I didn't think about the anxiety Andy would have of the new location.
You're bad dad.
Yeah, I mean, so I left, and the other comedian, Ari, was like, he's a pussy. And I was like, that's a dog? I don't know. But yeah, he was a little bit of a baby during that. And so after drug him out or something, we gotta give him that gabapentin, dude. That gabapentin is where it's at.
Yeah, some peaceful time at home.
Okay, well, sorry, I travel for work, and I'm trying to have
It's
you.
fine to travel, Martin. You just like
Yeah, but I want to be a part of it. I want him to be a part of it. We can travel together,
No,
so I don't
you
have
can't.
to. So I don't have to give him back and forth all the time.
Well, that's just like reality.
Well, I can make him my surface dog, and
Okay,
then.
well, if he's like happy, but I think you need to like leave him at the hotel.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna bring him to the theater again. But I'm saying we could travel together. Maybe. I'm scared.
Well, you should look into getting him like some trazodone.
I've got the patent.
Okay.
It's also like
Is he taking it?
he takes it when he goes to the vet. Yeah, because he has allergy treatments. So he takes it when he can. And then I looked up if I can take the gabapentin, and ChatGPT in bold letters said, "Do not take your dog's gabapentin." I was like,
A little stressed. Right?
yeah, I wanted to relax. So
Who is it who has the joke about taking
I,
dog? Is it
I've-
Kevin Tit?
I've heard a lot of jokes like that. Yeah, you can't take your dog's anxiety.
No, he like actually. Well,
Oh, yeah,
some
I
of them
think-
are the same.
I think he did. Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
actually did take it. It's actually, I think your anxiety, it's like a lower dose. You can probably take their, Zoloft or whatever.
Basil takes a human dose of trazodone.
Yeah, see. So anyway, we found my dog, and he's good. He's chill, He's quite the celebrity. A lot of people know about him now, so. See, another reason I gotta travel with him. People want to meet him. People
Yeah,
are
you
like,
just can't bring him on stage. It's too much.
he had a good time on it. He was good on stage, though. Yeah, he had a good time on stage. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was just leaving him by himself. He freaked out, so. But, still a good boy, everybody.
Wait, what did y'all watch?
Oh,
Goofy
companion.
companion. No, no, I didn't know anything about the movie. I heard in the trailer the twist gets ruined. I didn't know about the twist.
I didn't watch the trailer.
But did you know about like the twist or whatnot?
No.
Yeah, I didn't know. I
I
heard
mean, what was the twist?
that
Really?
she's a robot.
Yeah, but like you find that out like fairly immediately.
I don't know about it. Like at the beginning here, you don't know.
I kind of put two and two together.
Okay, I guess I'm smart. I know how to figure out movies.
Relax. Remember to smile and act happy.
He plays a really cool guy.
Do they know?
Yeah, he like how he's just like fucking the shit out of the robot.
Iris, wake up.
What are you doing? Shut her down already.
What is she talking about, Josh?
This was not part of the plan.
I didn't mean to.
Did you jailbreak your sex bot? Wow, Josh.
The days of you controlling me are over.
Pretty good, looking crazy.
Are you breaking up?
Yeah.
Not you.
She's like,
It's me.
I feel like she's like a new scream queen.
Yeah, she's tied up inside, so
Yeah.
she's not going anywhere.
She's
Eli, Iris. Shh, baby, you're on the phone.
anyway, yeah, she a robot. She a companion. I
Yeah.
don't think just a sex robot, but your partner robot.
I was disappointed at how it wasn't scary.
Oh, do you want to be more scary?
It does make it seem like it's going to be scary.
Yeah, it's not scary like at all.
It's more like a
more of a thriller.
Yeah, it's more in like a heist thing because they're trying to steal this dude's load of money.
Yeah.
So they're trying to kill this guy anyway to get his money. So it wasn't really a horror movie, but it depends on what perspective. Like guys like this, they're probably like, oh shit, dude, you gotta watch out for these. These bitches, they could be robots.
Yeah, I don't know. I was expecting it to like wow me a little bit more because it seemed like it gotten good reviews and stuff. And it's not
got great reviews. Like
it's not that it's bad. It was just like
underwhelming.
Yeah, it was pretty underwhelming to me. I was kind of like, oh, like, I get what this is. I thought it was pretty obvious from the beginning that she was like not human. And so like that wasn't really surprising. The only thing that was like really I thought was kind of a fun twist is that the other guy's boyfriend was a robot too.
Yeah, he also had a robot.
Yeah.
But then
So yeah, I thought it was just kind of like I thought they were kind of like combining some more predictable storylines, kind of like you've got like the heist kind of storyline, and then you've got like the like robot goes bad, but it's really like them.
This is their love story, how they met. You can make up your own meet cute. And theirs was at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like not real, it's just programmed.
The other one was at a party.
Yeah, and one was in a dinosaur costume.
Yeah. It was a Halloween.
That was the meet cute.
Yeah, Halloween. It was a Halloween party, and they danced with each other. But yeah, you can control her intelligence. So, he made her dumb as fuck, It's kind of crazy you can control that. They would just have like a medium, regular intelligent level. But, anyway, but yeah. And,
what would you choose, Martin?
Well, intelligent
you would want
level.
a dumb bitch.
Where are you putting that slider?
Martin's like 20%.
Yeah, I literally was about to say it.
Yeah, I think Martin would pick like dumb, and then like huge knockers.
Okay, whatever. You don't know me. You don't know me at all. Whatever.
It's like a MILF, like a really dumb MILF.
Yeah, well, you would pick this guy, the cool guy.
Oh yeah, I did not. I also like just don't care for him. Like I don't find him
he's really
very
cool.
Appealing.
No, he's that is
like
quite,
I guess I don't find him appealing in
the boys.
The boys.
Okay, wait, him or his dad? That is Quaid.
Yeah, that's Jack Quaid.
Yeah, which one? Hit murder. Dennis Quaid.
I'd take Dennis over Jack Quaid.
Okay. The age too, right?
Oh, and guess what? Jack Quaid, Dennis Quaid, I think is married to someone like your age anyway. So you're his type. Yeah, Dennis Quaid. He's like on his third marriage or something. So, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. Guess we have to go to our research. Oh, fourth wife. Okay, his fourth wife. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's
39 years his junior.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, and he's like,
look at his skin.
I mean, he
needs to be working on his skincare.
Well, he's like, he's almost 70, if not 70. He has to be at least 68 or.
Yeah, he looks like he's just been stretched out too many times. Wow. Like a plastic surgeon.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, so he has young wife. That's their meet cute. Look, they're at the grocery store too. Look
Look at how tired he looks. He
Dude,
can't keep up with her at the grocery store.
Dude, and look, they use paper bags. They're gonna be used,
His quid
reusable.
65 and fiance 20. That is a crime.
Right. So that was like almost, yeah.
What a crime.
So anyway, yeah.
Look at her cross necklace, though. You just liked it.
Well, that's how it is. Well, I guess. It's I have to puke.
I went down the Bill Belichick rabbit hole the other night, and
jeez.
Oh, it's crazy.
That's
It's
worse.
oh yeah, it's definitely worse.
yeah.
And she's like mean about
Yeah,
it.
and she's
Yeah,
like,
and she's like getting involved.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like not
Yeah.
cool. And I'm also like, hey, you shouldn't be surprised people are asking you questions because it is
do you think
weird.
she's gonna kill him?
Like,
Thank you.
I don't know, secretly kill him? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So, I was definitely that's not I'm not into football really or anything, but I was like, okay, I am fascinated by this. Yeah, and then I started going down the rabbit hole of it and looking into her and stuff, and I was like, is no one worried that she's gonna kill him? Because
Yes.
I am.
No one's brought that up yet, but I cheat mama. Nice. I mean, he does have a lot of money.
I
Okay.
mean, and at least he doesn't have any plastic surgery or anything.
No,
he's
he's
old.
just
No,
old.
he's just,
he literally,
old.
he literally could look like your dad. It's like, oh, jeez, like her.
He looks way older than my dad.
Wow.
Oh man, the relationship between him and her dad is just got to be so weird.
What,
It's pretty fucked
what do you
up.
do if your daughter comes home with a dude that old?
Who's like your age?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
That's so crazy.
Yeah, well, yeah, we should look that up because, ooh,
There's a lot of drama.
yeah, now he's coaching in college.
It's so embarrassing for the university to have to issue a statement about
Exactly.
this.
I know. They
this
thought
is
they were
so-
getting such a good thing. They got Bill Belichick to be their coach.
Yeah, and now he's embarrassing everyone.
Yeah, completely. It's nuts.
But he really doesn't give a fuck. He's like, he
kind of
really
part
does
of
not
it.
give two shits what anybody thinks. So
she's just embarrassing him.
I mean, yeah,
Those people that are he really needs to be worried about his legacy. And I was like, yeah, he does. She's humiliating him.
yeah, it is kind of.
Yeah, the CBS interview was crazy.
Yeah, she was like, we're not asking that. Move on. We 73, 24.
49, right?
Yeah, how did you meet? And she's like, we're not talking about
Which
this.
isn't good. That's a bit suspicious. Wow. Wow, dang.
Robot.
You think she's a companion robot?
She looks like, if I had to be what does a high quality sex robot look like?
It's
She
her.
would look like it would look like her.
Some people think some people think she's a call girl. That's how they met. That's why she doesn't want to talk about it, because she was a high cost prostitute. But
Yeah.
those are just speculation.
I would say that seems so likely to me that I just don't even think that's how
that's
they
his
met.
old wife. That's who he dumped for the new girl. I mean, can you blame him, guys?
But your sex robot would come out just like her.
Oh, the old,
Yeah. Yeah, the old the MILF.
sure.
Yeah, she's just
Pretty hot.
I don't know, it's just it just feels like everything she's got going on is that this is what a 15-year-old, it's 15-year-old boys and 80-year-old men, that's what they're into.
Yeah.
What about the in between?
Yeah, they're not into that.
Okay.
Cause you don't want like.
Well,
I don't know.
This looks normal now.
Yeah, this looks so normal. See, that's the best thing that could happen to like couples like this is like Bill Belichick.
something worse.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Yeah, so I think Companion would have been better if he'd been like a lot older.
Oh, but he's still kind of like a incel type guy.
Yeah, he is an incel type guy, but I personally like I don't find Jack Quaid like super attractive, but like I just don't. He's not a hard like. I'm not really sold on the fact that this guy is so bad off that like he has a sex robot.
What if it was a more ugly guy? Would that be better?
Or just like, I mean,
old
I don't
guy
know. It's
era
like
ugly
pretty
guy.
vanilla, this whole movie. Like they don't even really show anything. It's just like embarrassing.
Is it present day or is it supposed to be like?
No, it's present day.
Yeah,
I
it's like
think.
present day / futuristic maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't really show much of the world, which I
No.
also think is a cop out that they set it all at this like remote cabin because then
also-
they don't have to do any world building.
Well, also, it's probably cheaper to.
Yeah.
They saved a ton of money.
Yeah, no, you
cop-out.
save a ton of money. But I also think like they haven't set up this like world really at all.
Oh,
and
I
so he's
mean-
got like this high tech car. But
Yeah,
like,
the
they don't-
car drives itself and
Yeah.
everything.
It's
It's
easy.
Yeah.
it's like a top-notch Tesla. And pretty soon, I guess Tesla would sell sex robots next.
Kid's got a long neck on him, doesn't he?
He's a skinny, tall guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's,
I do like her though.
yeah.
She's good. She's good in Yellowjackets.
All right.
And, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. I just was like, I really was expecting it to be just a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Scarier and just like, I don't know, more exciting. You kind of like saw where everything was going, and then the gay couple is kind of like, I guess they're like more of the comedic relief.
yeah, it's fun.
She had no dimension.
She's just there.
Yeah, she's just kind of a bitch.
She doesn't have a robot boyfriend or
No,
anything.
she's just like with.
She's just after the money.
Yeah, she's just after the money, and she doesn't even like.
Yeah.
You don't get any reason why she doesn't like the robots.
yeah.
Just that she thinks it's weird.
Yeah, well, if we do that test, what's that test where you have women in movies? What's it
Oh, the Bechtel test.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did the Bechtel test. It won't pass, guys.
Oh, really?
Well, considering one's a robot, the other one's just a bitch. Those are the main two women, I guess. But yeah, that's the guy who's not the robot. So
Yeah.
big fun gay guy.
What do we do in the shadows?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. That's where I saw
Guillermo.
him. Okay.
And
That's got they want to kill. That guy has the money.
Yeah, he's so killable too.
Yeah.
Like he's just like this rich douchebag that's doing illegal shit.
Yeah, and he tries to rape the robot. So
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like there's no one really redeemable. So you're on the side of this robot.
Yeah.
It's like not very interesting.
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, she overcomes the odds.
Yeah,
it's
but
a
she's just, like,
hero's
not-
journey.
Martin loves the robot because she's hot.
Yeah, I know. It's like
Yeah, you don't know her like I do.
Yeah, it's like she's really cool, guys. I don't know if you saw the same movie. I don't
The
know.
gay robot though, that's the guy who got fucked in the ass on White Lotus season 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Season 1. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And also,
Okay.
he was in a video that went viral because he was doing a Zoom audition during COVID for something else. And the director thought he was on mute, but he wasn't. And he started talking about like how shitty his apartment was. They're like, I mean, like, look at it. It's just like it's so small. Like, how do you live in something so small? And then he addresses it and he's like, yeah, that's why you should like hire me so I can like live in a better apartment. And he was like, oh my God, like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I'm so embarrassed. And then he like posted it online. Yeah.
You get the part.
No, he was like, he posted online. He's like, I didn't get the part, so
it was
I'm posting
her.
this. It's like, look at how shitty. Look at like it. Yeah,
How
like,
do
all their
they
apartments
live?
are so shitty, and it's like, yeah, these are like actors who haven't like
In
booked
New
like
York.
anything.
Yeah, in New York.
Yeah.
All the apartments are small. Yeah, I did an audition in my car.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember
On the way
it.
to Austin, right, or something.
Oh, well, that was a job interview. Then there was an actual audition they reached out to me for. But then when I was in my car, they're like, hey, let's reschedule.
Really?
So we had to do it like the next day when I was like at my house.
Say for that job interview in the car, you turned off the AC.
Yeah, I
didn't.
didn't want to hear the AC.
And you're like dripping sweat.
I'm like sweating in this interview. And then I didn't know you had to press twice to exit the Zoom interview. So I pressed one. I was like, so fucking hot. I was like, fuck. It's like fucking. And then I was like, oh shit, I'm still on. So I don't know if they heard me, but yeah, I was like sweating bullets. I was like, look nervous probably in front of the job.
It's a job to work with kids.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I can do
You feel
it.
comfortable around children, Mr. Phillips?
Yeah, I'm like sweating.
Like, I think he's living in his car. Like,
Yeah, so it was that the best. But whatever, you can do a Zoom interview anywhere, okay? Cars, hotels, airports, wherever. Yeah, I sent you a videogram. You should,
Oh, just now?
Yeah. It's an update on stuff. It's a cool video. You'll love it. It actually has nothing to do with the movie. I hope I sent that too. Shit. Did I not send that to you? Yeah. No. Yeah.
You got it.
Oh, does it not work? Oh, dang. Well, anyway, it's a cool.
This is why it works so well to send me videos in the middle of the
Well,
episode.
I thought about that.
yeah, just no subject.
It's an update about my porn star friend. Yeah.
Oh shit! Let's see what we've
No,
got.
I didn't set this to Jenny. Check it out.
Jumpsuit makes sense, dude. Okay. Hey, you're growing on me, dude. Hell yeah. I thought you and Martin Phillips were dating the whole time. I was like, damn.
No,
good
I
for
love Martin.
Hey, every time
I
see
sent him
that
my
video-
toy.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that-
used it.
And we got a fucking hat. And he got
Fake
a
news.
toy.
I feel like he deserves it.
I bet he's got a big old fucking piece on him, though.
I know, I'm sure.
feel
He
like
gives
Martin.
big dick energy.
He's got that cripple walk and that.
I
that dick
love
swinging.
Martin.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Big dick energy. You heard it from a porn star.
I
Sounds like a
love
great-
Martin.
Sounds like a great podcast. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, nobody thought about Uncle Laser, okay? And guess what? She shows her boobs on this podcast. So
What?
What
Yeah.
is this, Martin?
it's Uncle Laser's podcast.
I also love this is a screen recording file that like you ripped.
Yeah, I sent it to you. And
The file.
I think I sent it to Phil. Just
Yeah,
to-
I'm sure you sent it to some other people too.
I just to prove.
Just the bros.
Yeah, just to prove it, guys. Big dick energy. You heard it from a woman.
So Martin, for the record, have you used what
That-
she gave you?
Did I? Yeah, I told you. I didn't know you had to have lube for it. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Martin.
So that was.
That's rough.
Yeah, so when I tried it, I was like, this hurts.
You had to go to the hospital.
I was like, this hurts. I was like, ouch.
You called her like, I think I'm doing something wrong. Can you walk me through it?
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, include that. I never used a flashlight
So
before.
gross.
It was like my birth impression. Ow, ow, ow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, am I using it right? So, but she said she's
You're
gonna,
like calling everyone you know, like, hey,
Yeah,
is this
Amber.
right? Hey, can I flip the phone around and show you?
well, and she said she'll send me, she has a newer one, which should come already lubricated.
What's newer about it?
Better model, I don't know.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Sick.
new state of the art pocket pussy.
New lab in China.
Yeah, state of the art pocket.
Does it
pussy.
travel better or something?
Oh fuck! Damn it! Fuck! I'm
5
sorry.
days of this.
I'm so dude. Yeah, I'm sorry, Graham. I'm such a fucking drunk. God damn. The whole time.
Yeah, why didn't you open it earlier?
Why would it explode? Today,
Oh my god, look at all this.
things. Today, me and Graham, we drank some beer around lunch, and then I had to take a nap after. I was so tired.
Do you feel okay now?
Yeah, I'm fine. I can handle myself. Yeah.
I exploded Prosecco in a conference room at work.
Damn. Awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I opened a can of Bud Light at work, and
With the kids.
no, I'm joking. I didn't do that.
At the club.
But dude, if I wanted to be cool, I can be like, hey kids, who wants beer?
Yeah, who wants a beer?
Yeah, you guys want beer? You gotta hook up. You gotta hook up with, you know.
You're just
You guys got a fake? I can make you fakes.
You guys want some party supplies?
Yeah, you know.
I feel like if Martin got hey mistered,
Oh.
like he'd just like be so nervous.
Oh
that,
yeah.
Like
Now, I tell you that this one time when I worked in middle school, there was some kid, and I remember it was on bus duty, where I just have to make sure the kids go out on the bus. And this kid was like, hey, Mr. Phillips, hey, do you know who Mia Khalifa is? And I couldn't register it at the time. I was like, I've seen that name somewhere. And it took me like a couple minutes, like, where have I seen that name? And I was like, get on the bus. Because I was like, yeah, I think I know her. And then I was like, get down, don't talk to me. So that, I can never watch her porn videos because I'm like, this middle school kid's probably watching this too. You know, so.
when I was in middle school, I thought I got like a blowjob and a blowout confused. And people are like, a blowjob, do you even know what that is, Jenny? And I was like, yeah, they're really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Come
They're
on.
like really expensive.
It's, you don't want it
My
to
mom
have.
says you can only get one if you're like have a special event. It's like what?
Yeah. It's a lot to deal with. Well, cool. Yeah. So anyway,
Watch this movie.
Yeah.
Sure, it's on HBO.
So do the robots get attracted to each other?
No.
Well programmed.
That's that'd be the better movie where they turn on society.
Yeah. Like
But
her.
then she goes to live, or goes away and lives a life as like a regular person. So she escapes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess
so-
I don't have to watch it now.
Oh, sorry, Graham. Wow. I didn't tell you how she escapes.
Haven't you done this before?
I mean, probably. I don't know. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You know she's gonna get free. Come on, that's a bummer of a movie. The bad guys win, you know. Come on, guys. What are you gonna do? See, you know, I didn't like in Yellowjackets when they killed off the adult version of her. I thought that was a bit premature and
Well, I don't think they wanted to. I
Was
think
it
she wasn't.
conflicting?
I think she wasn't happy with the direction her character was going.
But also in Yellowjackets, like most of the girls like fucking survive. It was like every other episode you meet the next adult version. It's like, okay, maybe it wasn't that bad in the woods, you know?
Well, yeah. I mean,
I have a lot of critical opinions about Yellowjackets. I feel like it has really fallen from
I think
season.
the last season fell off, and I was disappointed.
No, what I didn't like is like how they built those really nice huts. It's like, how the fuck they do that? They have like really.
Oh yeah, you're really fixated on the huts. You're like, what the fuck? And
Yeah,
I was like,
they had-
suspension of disbelief.
They had those
you know?
skills. I was like, they could have done that the whole time.
Yeah, and it's another thing where it's like, and they didn't show that part. So
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm supposed to believe things are so bad when they're in the cabin,
Yeah,
and when they have
and-
shelter, that they somehow figured out.
And they also just stumble upon that cabin that's full of supplies conveniently. And it's like, I don't know. I still watch it, but there are some issues where I'm
Yeah,
like,
I'm really mad that Coach Scott got killed off.
But I think
I thought that would have been a sick reveal in the present timeline that he was still alive.
oh, I think we all knew the one-legged man who burned up the cabin was gonna die. I think we all knew it wasn't looking good for Coach.
I don't think he burned it down the cabin though.
He says that he goes back and forth whether or not he did it. But who did that?
I think
Misty.
bad Thaisa.
Oh. Dude, what's her name too? Oh man, who's the main girl again?
Fucking
whose baby died.
Shauna.
Dude,
Shauna.
okay, you know, I don't usually say this, but yo, she's a fucking cunt, dude. Oh my god, dude, she's the worst, dude.
No, she's actually the reason why my parents stopped watching Yellowjackets.
Dude.
My mom told me she just couldn't stand like what a bitch she
Dude,
was.
she expected her younger self.
My mom also told me that it was so unbelievable that any of them would be married in the present day because they were so awful.
Dude,
Like,
it's really just a show about mentally unstable people get lost in the woods.
yeah, my mom was like, I just don't buy it that they're like having a normal life and then
Yeah.
they're suddenly like, she
Yeah.
was like, my mom was like, these people wouldn't be able to hold jobs. Like,
Yeah, they're lost in the woods, eating people, killing them.
Yeah.
Then they come back into society, and I guess they transition pretty
Yeah.
well. So I don't know. I guess I've never been lost in the woods and have to resort to cannibalism. But
Tell you, Martin, it sucks.
but if you ever read stories about it, the common courtesy is you eat the person who dies. You don't kill the people. You wait for the person to die, and out of respect, the person's like, hey, if I die, eat me. You know, that's a respectful thing.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, like a gentleman. See, the difference is this is a bunch of women. You know?
I see how it could get that bad.
If these, I don't know. What if they were all
Like, have you ever been in well, no. It's just
What?
like sometimes when you're in a group of women,
Yeah, would the
they turn
show
on each other.
would
and-
the show be the same if it was a bunch of dudes, a bunch of teenage dudes? Probably be a lot more like, you know, jerking off. Probably get really gay.
Gay
really,
shit, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like men get gay faster,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
women like do something like really bad.
Yeah, yeah.
faster.
Probably true.
Yeah.
Yes, it get really gay really fast, and you know, but it's like Survivor, the TV show. You know,
Dad's favorite show.
my dad's seen every season of Survivor.
That's so funny.
Yeah, since I think he watches that and Big Brother and Pawn Stars, American Pickers. Pawn Stars is the History Channel, but the Old People Channel is CBS. That's the Boomer Network.
Really?
Oh yeah, there's so much Boomer shit like NCIS, Criminal Minds. Those are pretty big.
I like how, like, yeah, the boomer shit, like
Dude.
Criminal Minds.
Well, I mean, actually, Winston actually likes Criminal
Yeah, I was
Minds.
getting ready to say all of the people I know who
but-
like Criminal Minds are in their late 20s
Well,
or 30s.
before Winston, the only person I knew who watched it was my mother. So that's probably why. But you know, they also got, even though I'm a big fan, it might be more boomer-ish. CBS Sunday Morning. Yeah, good show. I'm a big fan, but I can understand why they have the almanac section with it. They tell you, I'm like, oh my god, that's so interesting. Wow.
That's really great.
Yeah,
I've been
it's
hanging out watching CBS a little bit.
dude. Grant loves news.
It's nice having the news on.
I like it.
I have a friend, my friend Savannah, she typically has the news on in the morning, and when I'm staying with her, it's nice. I'm like, oh yeah, this is like nice. I feel like I'm her like husband, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
Get
oh,
that.
put the news on.
Get the
Positive
paper.
for some reason.
Yeah, get the
Yeah.
paper. 60 minutes. Now they're got a boomer show. Big
Yeah,
fan
60
though.
Minutes.
Big fan though. Big fan of their but their journalistic integrity is kind of fading because Trump sued them and they're settling the loss. CBS
Yeah.
is. And I think NBC did the same thing. So.
Did they?
So, dude, we're living. What year is
Well,
it?
NPR is suing Trump.
Yeah,
really?
but
Yeah.
he could also take away all their funding. So,
I don't think.
yeah, it would have to pass through.
Yeah, it's not gonna hold up in court.
Yeah, it would have to pass.
Probably.
I hope they don't, because big NPR hit.
It's gonna be fine for like overall NPR. It's like the
local,
news
yeah,
that's gonna
the
be
local
Yeah,
stations,
yeah,
smaller stations would not survive.
Crazy.
But I don't know, dude.
Yeah, they're suing him.
Check the year. Is it 1984? Right. Oh, you know what's funny? Yeah. I have this tweet I did, and somebody took it really seriously. It was kind of funny. Let me pull it over real fast. By the way, follow me on Twitter, guys.
That's Dr. Martin's Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one uses Twitter anymore, probably because it's way different. Okay, it's okay.
So
Here it is. I said, my tweet was, funny tweet, I said, I was not alive in the 80s, but I read a book about 1984, sounded like it sucked. And that this guy said, the 1984 book is different than what the 80s were about. Music changed to more electric guitar and dancing, more concerts were scheduled, bigger and better. The economy was better. There was a different freedom of expression than previous decades. So I don't think you got the joke.
no, he didn't. I feel like the 80s would have been peaceful in terms of not having the internet.
Yeah,
But music was really good.
Yeah. My dad said, he was like, if you ever heard of the 80s and people look weird and crazy, he was like, everyone thought there was going to be a nuclear holocaust, so nobody cared about anything. And it was a good time to be alive. There's a lot of crazy, and
Yeah, good time to go out and see music and go dance and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
no
I feel like I don't know. I just feel like
And-
LA in the 80s.
Oh,
you
dude,
know,
it takes me back.
I feel like it was just like it was a
Dude.
sweet spot of a decade
Yeah.
where it's like it's before the internet,
Dude.
but things are still like fairly modern.
And if you got there before AIDS, even better.
Yeah.
Free reign.
Yeah.
You do anything.
Yeah.
Coke was good.
Yeah, coke,
Yeah, the Coke was-
sex, dude,
Yeah.
new wave music, dude, I'm jealous of my parents. They were there. They were in it, You could just be a creep and women wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, you could back in the good old
Did I
days.
ever tell you? Yeah, I said I'm my dad, not my mom.
You did say that.
Yeah.
Wait, remind me.
She like, I think he lived in the apartment complex across the street or a building, and she like left her light on in the car. And he knocked on her door, and he was like, "Yeah, you left your light on. I tried to turn it off for you." So he tried to like break into her car, and he also knew what apartment building she lived in, but it worked.
Nice.
Then he asked then, and on the first date, my mom got food poisoning, and she was throwing up everywhere, and he gave her his handkerchief, and he had to call her back to get the handkerchief back. And that's well, that's the second date.
You gave her one handkerchief for like a bunch of throw up.
I mean, he only had one, but back then, men carried handkerchiefs.
True.
Men carried a cloth of disgusting boogers.
They blew their nose and then put it back in their pocket.
Yeah.
They had a collection of boogies,
I saw a guy trying to orchestrate a meet cute on one of my planes the other day.
Nice.
And was like, it was really not happening for him. And I was like, wow, this is such a good example of if you're into the other person, it's great. You're like meet on a plane. And if you're not, it's a
weird
fucking awful plane ride, because she told him like at the top she was engaged.
And
it was like one of those really funny things where it's like I was sitting in the aisle beside them, so I witnessed the whole thing. But then when I was like walking out to like go to the metro, I like she passed me again, and she was like on the phone with like her fiance, being like, "Yeah," and he just like wouldn't leave me alone, and like I don't know, I feel like I did something wrong, but and her fiance is like, "No way," and he's just like enjoying the story.
So they were sitting right next to each other.
Yeah, they were sitting next to each other. It was like 2 and 2. It was like a smaller plane.
Yeah. It was like.
Well, first of all, the guys he's like, "Oh, are you like?" I forget, but she was like, "Yeah, like I'm engaged to my fiance," and she's like referring to him, and then he still tries to get her number after like talking to her for an hour. And another thing, he was going on about how he thinks the Diddy court case is overblown.
Okay. What a great topic. Yeah, that's really.
Yeah, I was like, that's really
that's gonna win her over.
He was like, yeah, I mean, I think he was abusive, but I think some of it's overblown. Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I know. What do we know about it? Come on.
A lot.
Yeah. Well, what a great. I'm sure that would win her over, but cool.
We're hitting an hour here.
I fall in love in airports all the time, but then
every time. Actually.
Then they go to a different gate. I'm like, I guess
Martin's running after.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to Minnesota this weekend because I have to change plans. Sorry, guys. I have to see about a girl.
I have to see about a girl. Do you want to summarize, Martin?
Sure. I don't know whose turn is.
I want to say I did the last one.
Sure. Anyway, hey, it's a cool guys that we're live in person. This is better. Let us know in the comments. We had a comment on Reddit that said, "I like Martin's podcast. I wish the quality was a tad better." So we really have to. We have to do something different, I guess. Better microphone. That's
I think.
Graham sent me a microphone. I don't know if you're interested in getting.
Send it to me.
Okay. Anyhow, boom, guys.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Hey, companion. This guy has like a companion robot, and he brings it like this. We can't get away thing, but the main goal was to steal this guy's money. I guess were they trying to kill him or something? Well, they did kill him, and that thing's went away, and she got outsmarted. She gets way smarter. They want to deactivate her, but she keeps finding a way to get away, and there was like a gay guy with a companion, and they die, and they say everybody dies. I watched this on an airplane.
I did too.
Yeah, it's a good airplane movie, and basically everyone dies, and she gets away and starts to live life as if she was a regular person and not a robot, and happy ending.
It was similar to Barbie in that way.
Yeah, I guess Barbie also, she becomes a regular person. But nice choice. Secret, I got a secret. Oh, it is good with the movie. Secret. Secret. Mr. Roboto. So, that's the song, yeah. This is 80s, yeah. They're coked out on this. Yeah. For some reason, yeah, Mr. Roboto, they didn't want them to know. Even though he's obviously a robot, there's no way to hide his robot.
Might be time to wrap up the set for you.
Yeah, I thought we were done.
Okay, everybody, thanks for listening. We love you.
All right, thanks.
All right, hey.
Bye. Thanks, boys.
Love. Oh.